Yeah.
All right, Tim. How has being a mentor helped you in your growth?
Well, it's spurred me to learn more about mentoring. In fact, I took a workshop on life coaching recently, and that was very beneficial. So it's just I've seen the benefit in mentoring, and so I felt stirred. I think about, I'm 61 years old and been through, you name it, done things right, done things wrong, made mistakes, got it right, got it wrong. But I think in all of it, no matter what it was a learning experience. And it excites me, the idea of being able to hopefully pass on some things that I've learned, and really, in truth, often learn from my mistakes, but be able to pass that on, and hopefully the person that I'm mentoring can get a little bit of a head start on some things. It's the old adage that, youth is wasted on the young, and I see the wisdom in that statement is that as we get older, we're learning more and understanding more what makes life click and how it works, and what doesn't work, and the wisdom grows, but then same with the clock. The clock's ticking and time's running out eventually. So it's like, if I could pass anything that I've learned on to the younger generation, I think that's just awesome.
Okay. Well, that kind of goes into my next question. How has it affected you to watch your mentee grow under your mentorship?
Oh, very much beneficial. Affected me beneficially. I see him growing and becoming more confident and sensing more of a grip on life and what he sees fit to do and go about it, and I see more confidence happening in him and personal growth and in every kind of way. And it blesses me to see that. Absolutely.
Sweet. And one last question. What would you say to somebody who was thinking about becoming a mentor?
I'd say it's fulfilling. Wherever a person is at, there's somebody that can learn from you. So I think it's kind of it's been explained, that people need a Paul and a Timothy and a Silas. In other words, Paul, to many people, Paul the Apostle was a mentor, somebody they could learn from, say, look up to, like, wow, this guy's got Christian character down pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. And could learn from him, and then Paul walked with a man named Silas and with Barnabas, and he had his companions that were sort of like his equals in a sense. We're all brothers and sisters in Christ. We're equals technically that way. But in terms of character growth, they seem to have been strong in the Lord and walking with God, and they could kind of work together and be teammates and get work done together. And then he had a Timothy, in other words, somebody that he was mentoring, a younger pastor. So, I think it's fulfilling, and wherever we're at in the journey, we need people we can look up to and learn from, and people that we can just work alongside of, and people that we can, help to go forward more. And in a sense, we do this with everybody all the time. It kind of swaps out. But in general, we need people in our lives that are more mature than we are, and similarly mature to us, and ones that are not as mature as we are. So I think it's a blessing wherever you're at in your life and your walk with the Lord. I think that there is mentoring that you could be doing.